House Democrats announced on Wednesday that they would subpoena the White House for documents related to their impeachment inquiry if they're not received by Friday. They've also asked for documents from the State Department and President Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. But they warn that no one should think they can avoid cooperation through lengthy legal action challenging Congress's authority, for example.
We are concerned that the White House will attempt to stonewall our investigation, much as they have stonewalled other committees in the past. It's why I say the White House needs to understand that any action like that, that forces us to litigate or have to consider litigation, will be considered further evidence of obstruction of justice. And of course, that was an article of impeachment against Nixon.
The implications for the White House are clear from the Democrats. Don't think you can hold the impeachment process up in the courts. If you don't cooperate with the inquiry, we'll simply roll that in to potential articles of impeachment as obstruction of justice. And we'll infer that the reason you're not complying is because what the whistleblower said initially was true. And at the White House, Donald Trump once again attacked the whistleblower who alleged he was abusing the office of the presidency to undermine the 2020 elections in his interactions with the Ukrainian president.
This country has to find out who that person was, because that person's a spy, in my opinion.
But later in a press conference with the Finnish president, Mr. Trump said he would cooperate with House Democrats in their inquiry. However, he grew irritated as he was asked exactly what he had been asking the Ukrainians to do in the first place.
Look, Biden and his son are stone cold crooked, and you know it. His son walks out with millions of dollars. The kid knows nothing. You know it, and so do we. Go ahead, ask a question.
But the question, sir, was what did you want President Zelensky to do about Vice President Biden and his son Hunter?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, it was just a follow-up of what I just asked you, sir.
Listen, are you ready? We have the president of Finland. Ask him a question.
I have one for him. I just wanted to follow up on the one that I asked you, which
Did
was,
you hear
what
me?
did you want
Did you
him
hear
to
me?
Yes,
Ask
sir.
him a question.
And Trump's presidential campaign released a new advert arguing that the impeachment process is simply the Democrats attempting to undermine democracy because they can't beat him at the ballot box.
It's nothing short of a coup, and it must be stopped.
It's a message that does seem to be resonating with Trump's base, at least. The campaign is reporting tens of thousands of new donors and huge sums of money pouring in. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.